Hi, welcome to the Nurtured Budget. I'm Michelle, a 36-year-old mom from Indiana. I'm a small business owner and a cash budgeter on a journey to live debt-free one envelope at a time. Happy Tuesday. Today is going to be my September budget with me. I'm trying to get everything ready for next month. So I have printed out both budgets, my August and my September electronic, because I like to see my August, what I have left over in each of my accounts. So I have my 3 accounts and I have my balance that will be rolled over into next month for a specific need. So we have August and then we have our new budget. We'll do a little bit of cash planning. I don't have a lot to cash plan because I don't cash stuff like all my bills. I just do my spending. Let's go ahead and get my binder. And I'm gonna pull out the sheets that I need. So we're gonna be doing our bill tracker. And then I have my calendar. And then let's do cash envelope planning. I'm going to show you a couple different ones when I get to that because currently I am trying to change up my budget sheets that I have created for my budget planner, and there are just so many options and I'm so indecisive. So I'm going to ask you guys for feedback when I get back. When I get there, you'll notice like all different types of fonts for my headings, and I've changed things a little bit. So if you notice that, that is why. All right, we'll put that back there for now. So like this one, this is new. I tried this font. It's smaller, bold, and in the middle, I normally have, actually, let me pull this back out. Let me show you. So in my bill tracker for like August, I have this. So you can see the difference. I'm just not sure which I like. So I moved my name down below, and then I also moved it here. I'm trying to figure out which I like the best. It's also like pretty tricky when you're trying to print and like when you're doing double-sided. All of that like plays a factor like with the alignment and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what works the best. But right now I have 2 fonts that my budget planner comes in, which is the fancy font, and then I have a bold font that I just showed you. But I think I'm trying to get down to 1 font, and I want to be like simple and soft at the same time. Like I like the bold, but then I also feel like the bold can be too much sometimes. So we'll see. All right, so let's get into the bills. Let me zoom you in a bit and we'll get right in. So we're in September. And then let's see. So we have renter's insurance and Netflix due on the 2nd.
$23.35. Most of these bills are on auto pay.
We have Netflix. So this is part of too my rollover. My renter's insurance and Netflix are due on the 2nd, which comes out before I get paid. My first check doesn't come in until 9/3, so it's only a day, but if the money's not in there, it's not, it's gonna bounce, right? So that's why I have rollover in those accounts. My bottom one, this is my gas. There's extra in here yet because we're still not over with August, and I'll end up using that But this is what my final amounts will be for my subscription and then like my bill account. All right, then next we have the 5th. So we have water. I actually don't know if that's the due date. That's just what I was using. I still haven't received a bill yet. I should hopefully be getting one soon. I just want to have some date on there. And I don't know the amount, so I'm gonna just leave that blank. And then we have the gym. Let me backtrack here. I need to go refill this out really fast so I can see what days things fall on, because my gym comes out every 2 weeks on Sundays. So all right, so 31st is on Sunday, so it starts Monday. So the gym now is going to be, our first one is going to be on, it's going to be the 7th and the 21st. So we do, sorry, let me go back this way, zoom you back in. And I always do gym number 1 because it's bi-weekly and it's $20 auto. Okay. So then we have the 9th. I just have my HP all-in-one and my Jeep. So I ended up refinancing my Jeep, so I actually don't have a payment due in September. But I'm gonna put it on here because it's due on the 9th, but I'll just leave it blank for now. And I'll put refi. So my first payment's not gonna be due until October 9th.
Baby, read the fine print. I've got baggage and it's all Gucci. Don't get too attached to me. Everybody act like the answer. One love like in the movies. Wasting precious time assuming. Were we made to fall? No, I'm not lonely when solo and solely exploring what I need. Cause dozens of times I swear that I knew when the wisdom was scanty. Doesn't mean I was broken so open, I gave until empty. Got it all back by myself, no nobody can tempt me. If I better off alone, I'll breathe in, sit on my own. Can't keep making exits from the pressure, lessons after lessons.
So now I'm gonna put this back, and then we'll go on here and then write out the bills on the calendar. So we have 2025 and we're in September. Okay, so we have
glaring design flaws, can't keep love built from a love song. No, I'm not only with solo and solely exploring what I need.
I forgot the gym, the second gym. I did the same thing last time. So we have gym here and then gym here. I forgot to write it on here. Gym number 2. That's the 21st for $20. Okay, just wanted to get that back on there. Okay, so we did both gyms. Maybe next time I'll do them like one after another. I like to have the due date like in order, but I always forget about that one. So, and I'm not gonna erase it and go back in. So it is what it is. The 9th. Remember we.
The wisdom was candy. Doesn't mean I was broken, so open. I gave and 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 I. And if I'm better off alone, I breathe and embrace it on my own. And if I'm better off alone, I breathe and embrace it on my own, on my own. I've had my heart broken, crushed, yet I survived it. Refresh love, I've been reminded that it's all about alignment. Most people break up, most people.
Okay, so that is it for my calendar. I don't think I have any important dates for my calendar, so we'll just leave that alone. Let's go ahead and highlight. So we have utilities, NIPSCO, rent. See, I did skip one. Internet. I'm like, wait a second. Internet is the 23rd, and that is 4605. That's auto. See, I knew I forgot one. 23rd. Internet. Okay. So, internet, and then water, trash, and NIPSCO. So, those are the 4. Oh no, and renters insurance. And then let's do. So we have Ring, Amazon, Aura, Apple, Disney, HP, Netflix for my subscriptions. And then debt, we have Jeep, that medical, personal is gonna be my cell phone, gym, and then car insurance. All right, let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Perfect. We have 19. And on here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okie doke. I'm like, something is not right here. Okay, so there's that. Let's put this back in here. And then we have some cash envelope planning. Okay, so this is where I need help here because I don't know. There's so many different things you can do. Okay, so these are the current ones that I have. I have this fancy, is what I call it, fancy font, or I have bold. So those are the 2 options that I have. They're both over to the side, and my name is below. I've made my font a little bit smaller because I didn't like how that was and the spacing and whatnot. So I've modified those a bit. So that's what I currently have versus I thought I initially liked this one. So I changed this font a little bit, rearranged it. I put this down here. Some of them have it here, which I think I'm going to go to have my name here. And then I like it in the middle, but I don't think I like the bold and the italic in it. So there's that option. Or this one, which is the same font, a little bit bigger, but not bold or italic. So I really like that one a lot. Then there is this is my bold font in bold. So I have, right now I have it unbolded. So I don't know if I like it bold. I think it might be too much. And then I moved them all over. This is over to the left and these two are in the middle. And then I have this cursive that I use on my matte cash envelope. So I'm not sure like what I like. This one is really calling to me. I do like this as well, but I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I don't think I like these ones. So I would really love it if you could tell me which ones you guys prefer, what you would look for when you are looking at a budget planner for like the font. Maybe I'm overthinking it too. I have no idea. So yeah, let's get into the cash planning. I'm going to use the one that I like the best, and I will end up using all of them. I just wanted to have them to show you guys like my dilemma here. This one I'm going to be doing, okay, so I already have cash pulled out that I'm going to be using. So let's see, I think I have 302. Let me just count that really fast and make sure.
And if I'm better off alone, breathe in, embrace it on my own. And if I
Okay, yeah, so I have 302 that I'm gonna cash plan. So we have 302. We have 302 plus 302 plus 80 plus 20. So we have 402 that we will be cash planning, and that paycheck date is 9/3/2025. Okay, so I have $30 that I'm not including on here because I'm gonna just electronically transfer it to my water and garbage sinking fund and my high yield savings, because it's probably going to be due soon, so I'd rather not pull it out. And I'm going to be doing $30, so I'd rather not go to the bank and just go to the ATM, and I can't pull out a 10 at the ATM. Not that you need to know that, but just to talk it out so you can understand that there are other things that I am doing that you don't necessarily see. But so we are going to be doing our groceries. Then we have eating out. And then we have savings. I think that is probably all I'm going to do, or let's see here. I could do this $80. Okay, I am going to be doing something else here. I'm going to have $80 that I don't know where that's going to go. So we have our birthdays, maintenance, concerts, emergency food, household kids. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, let's add birthdays. Let's do car maintenance. Let's do concerts. And then what's the last? Should I do household? go into my holiday. I do need to get back into my holiday ones because I did pull from them. I had to pull for them. Let's do Halloween. 2. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. For groceries, we are gonna do 200. Eating out, we're gonna do 102. Savings is 20. Birthdays 20. Car maintenance 20. Concerts 20. Household 10. And Halloween 10. Okay, that should be perfect. And then let me pull out let me see the denominations that I have. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay, so we have 20s for that. So this is going to be 10. And then eating out. So we're going to do 5 and then 2. And then, so for savings, we're going to do 20. Okay. And then for birthdays, let's do a 10. We're gonna do 10 ones and then a 110. Car maintenance, same thing, let's do okay, so I have lots of 20s and I have lots of ones. I'll exchange them when I do more of my savings challenges. I'll just swap them out because I'll take 20 out from the ATM and then just be able to swap the bills. All right, concerts, definitely want to do 1, 2. We're gonna do 2 5s and 10 singles. 2 household, we'll do a 5. 1 5 and 5 singles, and then this is going to be 2 5s. Okay, so that worked out. Let me just rearrange this money because I was counting as I was going along just to make sure I didn't mess anything up. So I'm really only going to be pulling, because I already have 302, I only need to pull out 100 from the bank. And that'll be in 20s, and that was accounted for, so that worked out. That wasn't as challenging as I thought it would be, so yay for that. But we have that in there. This was money that's supposed to go back to the bank, but I'm just going to swap it. Instead of having to pull all of that money out, I will just use what I have and, like I said, pull out the 100 from the ATM. So let's go ahead and add these up. This is a whole lot of singles. 2, 20, 10, 10, 10, and 5. So we have 57. That is 5, 2, and 15. So this should be 57. 5 times 5, 25. This is 20, and this should be 300. Okay, so we have 57 plus 25 plus 20 plus 300, 402. And then let's just do this, 200 plus 102 plus 20, 20, 20, 20, 10. Oh, 402. Yay! Love that. Okay, so we have that. Let's get my September back in here. Again, sorry for the lighting. It got so dark. It's icky. I don't like that. Okay, and then so September. Perfect. Here's our cash planning. I'm not going to fill out a slip because I'm just going to the ATM. I'm not actually going to the bank. But I have my little slip right here just in case. And then I always put my budget sheets in here. It's a great storage for them. And yeah, so that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope everyone is having a great week so far, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. It's Labor Day weekend coming up, so that's exciting. I would love to hear if you guys have any plans. So let me know if you have any plans for Labor Day weekend, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.